Alright fellas, we're back for another fragrance breakdown. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is this fragrance in my collection. One of the ones I haven't mentioned yet. I've actually had this for a while, but I've really not put my nose on this fragrance for quite some time. And so we're going to go back. We're basically going to start from scratch. We're going to give this another review, another rating, another first impressions. And we're going to see if should you wear this fragrance in the year 2024 and beyond. So the fragrance we're talking about today is this one. This one's from the brand of Moschino, and this one here is called Moschino Toy Boy, okay? Moschino Toy Boy. So first off, just for the breakdown of the fragrance, this is gonna be a Eau de Parfum concentration. So already starting off on the right foot for somebody like myself where you have an EDP concentration. Now Toy Boy is gonna be one of those types of fragrances where I would not judge the book or the fragrance in this manner by its bottle. So you got this little teddy bear looking kind of fragrance going on, but this is described as a very sort of fresh rose floral fragrance. So you got some rose floral notes and musk and woods, right? So it's not the sort of black innuendo or the black, kind of fragrance that you would envision by looking at this bottle. But I got it. It was a cheapie, and it's still a cheapie. I was looking on Joma Shop and on Amazon. So Joma Shop has it at the highest price. A 3.4 ounce bottle will go for $49.99, so $50, right? So it is a cheapie. So it was a nice throwing for the cart, especially as I was kind of accumulating and putting fragrances together for the collection. And I never had a rose fragrance, a rose-based fragrance at the time. The only rose-based fragrance in my collection is probably Issey Miyake L'Eau d'Issey. But other than that, we're gonna give this one a try. We're gonna give this one a whiff, and we're gonna see where this one stands, how this one bows for us in the present day. So this one was dropped in 2019. We're 5 years later. So a bit more of no breakdowns. You're gonna get some pink pepper, pear. You're gonna get some nutmeg. You're also gonna get that rose, clove, the Haitian vetiver, sandalwood, and some amber. So nice rose, florals, woods, powdery, a little bit of fresh spicy, but a little bit of warm spicy, I'm imagining, from the nutmeg, and as well as the amber. So let's go ahead and give this one a whiff. Nice little atomizer. Before we even go off the strip, again, that rose is really good. That rose is really pronounced. That pear is really pronounced. You're getting that nutmeg, that bergamot. That's just before we even go off the strip. As you come down on the strip, man, a really fresh, spicy fragrance with main note of rose. That rose is really pronounced. So here's the thing about the fragrance called rose. Rose is one of those floral notes that many men can kind of snub their nose at, can kind of, be like, man, should a man be wearing a rose fragrance? From what I've gathered and from what I understand, women do like the masculinity that rose fragrances usually accompany your body. Usually when you get rose, you have to mask it and you have to blend it with a lot of masculine notes. So you're gonna blend it with some musk, you're gonna blend it with some woods, and in this case you have your amber, you have sandalwood, you have Haitian vetiver, you also have nutmeg and flax to really kind of blend the notes together. So just on that alone, I think when you hear the word rose or even stuff like lily or lilacs or anything of that nature, you always want to do the due diligence of looking at what is the full no breakdown and what all are you getting from the fragrance. And then honestly, you're gonna just have to put your nose on everything and sort of, do the research of, hey, what is this fragrance really bringing? But as they're just drying down, you're getting some more of those, you're getting some more of that vetiver, some of that sandalwood as well in this fragrance. You're getting some of that amber, you're getting some of that clove. So very sort of musky rose and floral opening. And then as this is drying down, you're getting a lot of that spices, you're getting a lot of that vetiver, you're getting a lot of that fresh spiciness, but a little bit warm as well with the amber, with the sandalwood. You're getting some of that warm spices as well. This isn't a loud projector either. Like it's actually pretty pleasant, like to the nose. It's not overly spicy either. The thing with spicy fragrances, in my opinion, is that some of them can be overly spicy, where they're too much in your face, too in your nose, and then it can be a little bit off-putting. This isn't what this one gives. This is a little bit softer, projecting. You can definitely tell that the perfume quality, as far as eau de parfum, like you could tell, like they put quite a bit of perfume concentration in this, so I don't anticipating it, going bad quickly. And even from the research I've seen in the past, when I've looked at, people who've done this fragrance, they've talked about the longevity being good. You're getting 6 to 8 hours, which is good for me. Now let's go off the skin now. That opening is really punching with rose. Like, again, even just now off the skin, okay, is another. Okay. Little aromatics, a little sweet, a little sweeter as it dries down when you get it on skin. A little muskier too. All right. So here's the thing. So if you are someone who this fragrance does lean a little bit more mature, so I would imagine a guy in his late 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond would like this fragrance. I think it is very masculine. I think it is more so a grown-up fragrance, definitely. But somebody who does want something fresh and a little spicy, definitely sort of a work scent. I would see this being worn at. I would see this being worn as a nice daytime scent, but you're gonna probably be indoors, or be out, with the nice cool weather as well. You wouldn't wear this warm or hot weather. I would go something a little bit more fresh water, so like black currant, sea notes, mineral notes, something like that. Or I would go something fresh citrusy. When I say fresh citrusy, I'm talking lemon, bergamot, spices, that type of thing, mixed with ambroxan, if I'm going a hot weather day. But this, I would imagine, is a cool day where it's sunny, maybe a little bit cloudy. Either that, if you're going to be outside, or you'd be wearing this in the office as sort of your daytime work sense, because with the woods, with the vetiver, it does give off that fresh appeal, that mature appeal, and that put together appeal. But then it's also got that touch of, aromatic quality with the bergamot, with the rose, and with the cloves, and with the sandalwood too. But overall, does it have a purpose, and can it be worn in 2024? I think yes, but it's definitely for a more mature male, and even maybe a female would rock this too. I would imagine that as well, with the rose being more pronounced. I could definitely see this possibly leaning a little unisex, not fully, just because the woods may be a little strong, but I do see a woman being able to pull this off, definitely, with the pink pepper and the rose and the pear as well. But overall, I'm glad I have it in the collection. This is definitely not a bad fragrance, not a slouch, no slouch, definitely. It's different than a lot of the mass pleasers that you have out there. A lot of the mass pleasing fragrance these days, your Dior Sauvages, your Bleu de Chanel's, a lot of the fresh citrus bergamots and lemon and lime, mixed with your gingers, a lot of those type of DNAs, your Yves Saint Laurent Wise, your Mont Blanc Explorers, those DNAs can kind of get played out and run in the mill. So it's good to have something that is a bit of a change of pace and that is a little bit different, because different fragrances create opportunity to create conversations of what is that. Even if it may not be someone's cup of tea, the fact that it got them thinking, like, what is that? What is that fragrance? What does that smell? That's also good for them, because then naturally that creates the whole banter of, hey, well, I have this, what do you have? And then naturally you start building your collection out with the more you start to wear it out. But definitely I think this would be a good fragrance to get, especially for the price, $50. If you have $50, you want to add something to your cart, I think this would be a good one to possibly try out for you guys who want something with a little bit of rose and vetiver. But that'll do it for today, guys. Again, another first impressions down, another fragrance video down. I appreciate all you guys who listen, rock, tap in. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Make sure also to comment your video suggestions, any videos you want me to get done, and we'll do them for you, all right? We'll catch you on the next one. Much love to you.